Mary, I need you to get in the car. What the heck is going on? I thought I was finally done for until I looked up. What the? Then I'll give you an open shot. You miss every shot you don't take. Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot her! Before I realized that the screen capture wasn't on my gameplay, we just got a bunch of weird spam messages from Twyla where she was using speech to text, trying to call 911, but it accidentally texted me instead. So Mary called the police, and we're heading to the address that she put in the text messages. Maybe if I had been there to help her, then she wouldn't be in danger now. I started to run as soon as I got off the bus. I couldn't see any police. What happened to that team they supposedly sent out? It felt like no one was on the streets right now, including Twyla. Suddenly I felt like I couldn't breathe. I ran up and down the streets trying to find her. I wanted to call out her name, but I was scared an unattended party might hear. All I could do was run down the sidewalks and glance down every alley I could see, hoping to find her. When, Mary, what are you doing out at this hour? Why are you here? Reggie, I need your help. Huh? What's the matter? What's happened? It's Twyla. She's in danger. She tried calling the police, but called me instead. She's not answering any of my messages, and I called the police for her, but I don't see them anywhere, and that's my fault. I should have been... Whoa, calm down now. It's alright to be worried about her, but if you think she's in danger, then you really shouldn't be out here. I have to be. I have to make sure she's safe. What if she's in danger? What if she encountered the Blackwood Butcher? Well, isn't that even more of a reason not to be outside? You have to help me look for her. Pardon? Please, Reg, we gotta find her. It could be really a matter of life and death. Mary, that's... Please, Reggie. I spun around him and started tugging on his arm. We have to find her. The longer we wait, the worse the situation can get. Mary, let go. Up. Please. What the? Huh? Something fell out of Reggie's jacket and onto the sidewalk. A pair of bloody scissors. Huh? That's... Mary. Oh, yeah, run. I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't have time to process any of it. Oh, Lord, wait a minute now. Whoa, wait a minute now. But I knew I had to get away. Oh, no. Did you see Reginald's hair shadow? I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. I was hoping to lose him in the alleyways, but in trying to get lost, there was something that I found. Oh, she did. Oh, whoa. Hold up now, Reggie. Calm down. Whoa. Whoa, Reggie. Yo. This is not how I want to be pinned up, sir. Mary, my dear. Why are you making that face? Wasn't she mean to you? Oh, he's a yandere. She made you cry. Don't you remember that? Why did you come out here? I feel as though you're doing this on purpose. Huh? Are you doing this on purpose, Mary? No. Is this funny to you? Is it funny to you? Proven, please come save me. Maybe I should make things hilarious then. What do you mean by that? Let's not do anything hilarious. I couldn't understand what was happening. Reggie. This isn't the Reggie I know. Reggie was so nice to me. Reggie was my friend. He was my friend. This hand around my neck. It's just, who does it belong to? I wanted to do it cleaner, you know. As clean as I've been doing it. Unfortunately, she didn't give me much of an option. But that's fun, isn't it? She's a fun one, isn't she? Real fun. But don't feel left out. Now that you caught me, we can finally have some of our own fun. No, big dog. I'm good, big dog. Get away from me. Because I know what you'll do. Nah. The second you're out of my sight, you'll tattle on me. And, well, I just can't have that. So how will I silence you? Whoa, I thought you loved me. I thought you liked me, Reginald. What's going... What do you mean silence me? Well, there's no way. This is the true ending? What? Well, I just clean my scissors, you know. I'll miss that pretty voice of yours. What the hell? But it won't be for long. Oh, but you got those pesky little hands of yours too, don't you? What? Those hands that know how to write inside and tear my life apart. What? It's alright. We can take those too. I know you don't understand it yet, but don't you worry. I promise you that's for the best. Now, why don't you open that pretty little mouth of yours? Please don't cut my tongue out and cut off my hands. He'll be over quicker if you do. No, sir. What is all this? What's happening? This isn't Reggie. This can't be Reggie. This doesn't make any sense. Let me go. Put me down. Suddenly he'd knee me right in the stomach. Oh my gosh. Holding me against the wall, he forced his hand into my mouth. What the? I think maybe I could have lived without seeing this ending. Reginald can die. Don't worry. It will only take a second. What? How did I just get the bat in? What? How did this happen? Huh? No. That's not quite right. That shouldn't be the conclusion that you came to. I mean, not after all that stuff you did. Right? Okay, because I was just like, what? Maybe it doesn't end this enough to satisfy you, but it's not really how it's supposed to happen. So that brings us to a question. Do you want to see how this is really supposed to end? Yes! I thought so. But in order to see how this really should have finished, we're going to have to go back. Let's rewind a little bit, shall we? Whoa. Okay. Oh, wait. The bus. There's the bus. I sprinted to the bus. Okay, so instead of calling Reginald, we find the bus. I sprinted to the bus and tried to get the driver to notice me. Even though I was wearing all black, the driver seemed to see me. Thank goodness. I apologized a gazillion times as I boarded onto the bus for having to make them stop for me. But I was very, very grateful they did. I have no idea how I would have gotten home had I missed the last bus. Thankfully, the rain didn't last too much longer. Or perhaps we just drove out of it. Either way, it was plenty dry when I got off the bus and onto that old dirt path. It was just a bit dark, that's all. Luckily, my phone still had enough battery to use its flashlight and help light my way. Even though I'm sure I could walk this path in my sleep by now. The house was dark as I approached it. Had I not lived here for weeks, I'd even say it looked scary. Like a haunted, abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods. It was dark, so either Crovin wasn't home or already asleep. I tried to be quiet as I entered the front door, just in case he really was sleeping. As soon as I entered, I felt a wave of tiredness crash over me. I need to sit down. Am I really so tired? And after I just slept so long, what's got me feeling like this? Again, Twilight ruins everything. She really just got me a bad ending because she wanted to speech text my phone instead of calling the cops. Maybe I should go to bed, but I have to get out of this chair first. I just need to muster the energy first. Am I still sleeping? It feels like I'm being pulled. I'm... Crovin? You scared me. Sorry about that. Could you go back to sleep for me? Huh? Huh? Why? It'll just be easier for me if you are. Easier for you to what? Croven? What are you talking about? Croven sighed and stood up properly. Follow me. What? Please. Croven walked toward the front door. I could see a faint light on outside. I followed him. When I exited out the front door, I could see Croven out in a clearing near the house. There was a large vehicle there that was clearly still running. Croven? What's this? Mary, I need you to get in the car. What the heck is going on? Where are we going? It doesn't really matter. That's not the important part. We just need to leave, okay? For how long? A long time. I don't understand. What is this? Did something bad happen? Listen, I'll try to explain it all later. But for now, I just need you to trust me and come with me. I mean, I trust you wholeheartedly, boo-boo. Thank you. I will explain it eventually. Croven walked me over to the back door of the truck and opened it for me. Why I gotta get in the back? He helped me inside, but frantically as if to rush me. As I began to buckle in, I noticed that Croven and I weren't the only ones in this vehicle. There was a man sitting in the driver's seat. It was so dark I couldn't see his face. But Croven seemed familiar enough with him as he climbed into the passenger seat. And we began to drive. What the? Huh? Is this family? I wanted to ask Croven what was happening. But not in front of this stranger. Who is this? Do I even try to ask? Well, it certainly took you long enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should fucking hope so. We wouldn't even be having to do this bullcrap if you weren't such an idiot. I'm sorry. I will try to do better next time. Next time? What, do you want there to be a next time to all this? I'm sorry. That was a poor choice of words. Whatever. I don't want to get mad in front of Mary. It's just... It is alright. As long as we continue like this, things should be just fine. Is this the mystery number? What are things exactly? You know, I hope you're right about that. Because if I have to worry over this a second longer, it's gonna be your head. I am aware. But have I failed you before? Where are we going if I can ask? Yeah, I'd say you have. What the? I think that's a bit of exaggeration. We've gotten this far, haven't we? Y'all gonna keep ignoring me? It isn't far enough. You think my dad would settle for this shit? In all fairness, your father was a lot more patient. Yeah, well, I'm not. Oh, this is giving me a headache. Likewise. It's just... It's fine. It's fine. Maybe when we get there, I can, like, sit down with some coffee or something. That sounds like a good idea. I just hope it actually calms you and doesn't make you jittery. Yeah, shut it. We're never gonna make it at this rate, though. How do you mean? You kidding me? You drive like a fucking snail. You wanna go any faster, maybe? It's safer to drive like this. It's dark and we've already traveled this path before. Oh, hardly traveled. Come on, it's a straight fucking line. What, are you worried about crashing to all those other cars around us right now? I gave my reason. We will get there regardless. Yeah, but it'll already be sunrise when we do. Fucking. Give me that. What the? Croven. Croven suddenly grabs the steering wheel, much to the shock and worry of both me and the driver. What the hell are you doing? Let me fucking drive. Stop the car and let me drive if you're not gonna listen. Yo. Are you trying to crash us? Let go. This is so idiotic. This was gonna happen. I knew it. I told we shouldn't done it this way. What do heck to do then, huh? I'm after them. With what? I don't care. Where they're headed, right? What? Not letting get away. What? Mary, she's breathing broken, right? So you take care of her. Ain't you used to that job by now? Not sticking around. What the? Damn it. Mary, can you hear me? Come on, let's get you home safe. Where's home? I'm in pain, but not a lot. Just very numb. Like being hit with a big wave on the beach. Slowly, I could feel my senses coming back to me. I'm pressed against something. I'm being held. But by who? Oh, hey. You're awake. Ah! Huh? What the? Who are you? Whoa, easy now. The man let me stand on my own 2 feet and I quickly backed away from him. Where? Mary, calm down. It's me, remember? From the car with Croven? I was driving. I recognize your voice. That makes me feel a lot better. But, may I ask what happened to Croven? Well, it's gonna be a long story. Walk with me. Okay, are we finally getting some answers to what the heck he's been doing? So first, how much do you remember? Oh, we were driving somewhere. Croven was fighting with you. I don't know if I'd really describe it as fighting. I don't think I was really retaliating all that much. Then Croven got really mad and wanted to drive the car himself. And we hit something or swerved. It's a bit foggy. You're walking fine. You're not in any pain, are you? I think I'm okay. I just feel a little numb. You were in the back of the car, which wasn't really damaged. I think you may have hit your head, though. I guess that's why I blacked out. Even though it wasn't too much damage, the car is no longer in any shape to drive us anywhere. And we can't exactly turn back now. So our only choice is keep walking until we get to the next town. Oh my gosh. I wasn't sure when you were going to wake up. But you were out for a while, so I admit I was getting a bit worried. But I did wake up for a little bit. When Croven and you were yelling at each other. I heard Croven say some things. Letting someone get away? Is he okay? What happened to him? Well... I suppose there's no use in hiding it now. I mean, how much do you know about it? Know about what? I don't know anything about any of this. Croven just woke me up and told me we had to go. I see. I guess I'll be the one to explain it then. As best as I can anyways. Okay, here we go. If you don't know anything about it, I guess I'll start from the beginning. Or at least my understanding of it. So, you know Helen City, right? Yes. It's where my aunt and uncle lived for most of my life. And where my parents lived before they had me. That's right. Well, how do I say this? Picture this with me, if you will. Mob, gang, criminal organization. Use whichever words please you. There were 2 of them centered in Howland City. The first we'll refer to as the Congress. And the second, we'll refer to them as the Parliament. Oh. Helen City housed these two organizations, but it hardly had room for both. The two groups were always at war with one another, fighting over territory, money, whatever they could, even if just to make it so that the other group could not have it. I tell you this because your uncle, he was the head of Congress. So Croven is it's like what, the heir of this gang or the son of the head? Okay. You're joking. You can't be serious. Uncle Cross was such a sweet man. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Haven't you ever questioned why he wore that eye patch? It was from the time he was in the army. He was in a war. Oh, I see. Please continue. Eventually, the Congress had overpowered the Parliament, and the Parliament was pushed to Blackwood. The Congress now had full control of Howland City and weren't worried about the Parliament interfering with their plans anymore. I wish I could say that's where the story ended, but if it was, we wouldn't be here right now. Your mother, Mary. My mom? What about her? Your mother was a good friend of Cross. Long-time friends. I believe they know each other from back when your mother was still a child. Yes, I knew that. That's why I started calling him my uncle to begin with. Because he was such a good friend of Mom's. Did Mom know? Please tell me. Yes, she knew. And your father knew too. But they were never involved in any of it. Until recently. Huh? Let me finish explaining. After the Congress had complete control of Howland City, your uncle and parents lived there peacefully. More or less. For a while. But your mother had wanted to open her own restaurant, diner, eating establishment, and the perfect location she was looking for was in Blackwood. Your aunt and uncle begged her not to make the move? Oh my gosh! They were scared of the Parliament potentially targeting her, even if she was never involved in their business. But if she wanted that restaurant, it was her only option. Wow. So this is the result of gang violence? My missing parents? And my aunt and uncle? Not to mention, she was suspecting the child. And well, believe it or not, back in the day, Blackwood used to be a lot cleaner than Howland City was. Even with the Parliament there, tables certainly turn, don't they? So, despite their warnings, your parents moved to Blackwood to start their restaurant. And well, their family, your aunt and uncle were still worried, but you guys actually seemed to stay pretty safe. And we didn't really have a reason to worry. They even felt comfortable visiting you guys from time to time. They even joke about how the Parliament may not even exist anymore. But they'd show us that they were still alive and kicking soon enough. Is Twilight part of the gang? The Parliament? A few years ago is when things really started to spark again. We received reports of gang activity beginning to pick up in Blackwood. That alone may not have concerned us much, but then we started getting reports of enemy gang members parading themselves around Howland City, calling themselves the Parliament. That really made our sirens go off. Then out of almost nowhere, your aunt and uncle's home was broken into. They were unsure if it was related, but well, it's not like they were going to take their chances. They shortly ended up moving into a safe house of theirs, you could call it. Even though it was closest to Blackwood than it was Howland City, it seemed like the safest bet. Wait, the cabin. The cabin in the woods. The one you picked me up from. That's right. I had always wondered why they moved there. They always had such a nice house in Howland City. I never understood why they moved to such a cramped little space in the woods. They lived there quietly for a few years. But, well, you know that. Yeah. I was happy Croven was so much closer than before, but I didn't know this was why. Things only started to go really wrong until quite recently. Your aunt and uncle, they came in contact with the head of the parliament. This head figure had promised to meet them to discuss a sort of treaty or truce. Some deal or arrangement. Told them that they'll meet somewhere public, so there was no worry of anything insidious. And after a while, they finally agreed to meet them. But well, you know that went south. And that more or less covers most of it. I see. Are you alright? It's just a lot to take in. I can imagine. If there's anything you need elaborated, I will try to explain to the best of my ability. Thank you. Well, I guess I do have one question. Yes? Who are you? Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize I'd never introduced myself. I'm Ovidius? Ovidius? I was like the first lieutenant, you could say. The right-hand man to your uncle. Or well, the right-hand man to Croven now. Yeah, so Croven's the head of this gang now. My gosh. Oh, wow. So Twilight taking him out is crazy. Why is he allowed to be here, like, unprotected? Croven's involved with all this too, right? Unfortunately, yes. He's always known. We just didn't expect him to inherit the Congress like this. At least not yet. And Croven, he ran off. Yes. He believed we were being followed by the Parliament. Claimed the car that quickly drove past us after the crash must have belonged to them. Oh. And he ran after it. I don't know what he thinks that will help, but I couldn't go after him. My priority was watching out for you. Have you been in contact with him at all? No. As I said, my priority was taking care of you. Maybe I should try messaging him. After everything you just told me, I don't feel comfortable knowing he's on his own out there. Oh, you should give me your number too then, in case you wind up separated somehow. Unnecessary. Huh? He's the mystery number. You already have it. I already have it? Wait a minute. Then that means... Oh! Hey. You were the strange number that I've been texting. The one that I message nearly every night. Yes, that's correct. Why didn't you tell me that from the beginning? More so, why were you acting so creepy over the phone? You scared the living daylights out of me. I apologize. I didn't mean to. Truly, I tried as best as I could to not come off as malicious. Well, you did a bad job, sir. Oh my gosh. So the mystery number didn't text me another bad ends because Croven was dead. Why he stopped messaging me in the good end? Was it no longer anything to worry about? But what about my parents? Okay. But I see it didn't work. I'm just not good when it comes to cellular communication. That is so ridiculous. Perhaps I should explain a bit more of why I'm even here. You see, back when gang activity first began to pick up again in Blackwood, your uncle assigned me the task of looking out for you. I was to make sure that you were kept safe from all this. Of course I accepted this task. I made sure you were never involved in any of this. Until now, that is. Wait. Okay, so his only job was to just protect me from gang violence. But you couldn't protect me from all the other stuff that was happening? Why? Why? Because you and your family were important to the cross. So he wanted to protect you. But what about you? Me? Why did you accept? You don't even know me. I know enough to know that you are someone worth protecting. And I'm glad I was able to meet you finally. Even if these are not the best circumstances. Wait. If you're with Crovin, and you're also the mystery number, that means you know where my parents are. And that they're okay. That's right. Let me continue explaining. You see, keeping you safe within the city wasn't my only mission. I was also tasked with bringing you out of the city should things go awry. And, well, that happened. And I was instructed that if something like this should happen, I was to take you and your family out of Blackwood. Why did it take you this long to do it? And bring you somewhere safer. However, what nobody told me was you were staying with Crovin. I came to pick up you and your parents, but you were not there. So he didn't know where I was? I never got the news that there was a rumor of a murderer in Blackwood, so I had no reason to believe you might be staying somewhere else. Your parents only told me once I had arrived there. But by that point, I was already in a very dangerous position. The Parliament was clearly on high guard. If I moved around too much, I risked jeopardizing everything. There wasn't enough time and too much risk involved in going to get you, so I left with your parents. Oh, okay. And I couldn't come back until we could be absolutely sure it was safe to take you away too. Oh, okay. Well, but if Crovin really did see a Parliament car pass us by, then perhaps it still wasn't safe enough. Then where are they now? Why didn't I ever hear from them? We didn't want the Parliament potentially catching on to us. And we're afraid they may be able to track your parents' phones. So I confiscated them. My phone has been modified to be untraceable and was why I was able to keep in contact with you. But the same couldn't be done for your parents. I apologize for that. But believe me when I say that it was very hard for them not to contact you. It was the only way to ensure you were kept the safest you could be kept. I see. Are you alright? I don't know. Damn. Again, it's a lot to take in. I understand. It must be tiring to even hear about it. But I hope you can find happiness in knowing you'll see your parents again soon. Really? Yes, that's why I came to collect you after all. That's why we're heading out this way. But perhaps we would be a lot closer to them had the car not crashed. Right. Even if Crovin does appear a bit frantic right now, I request that you not be mad at him. He wasn't even supposed to be with us, truthfully. But he wanted to come to see for himself that you got there safely. And I'm sure he still wants to see that too. Even if he's not beside us right now. Really? Really. Most of the walk after was silent and awkward. How was I supposed to talk in this situation? Processing it was a huge thing to take on already. I had tried messaging Crovin, but we didn't hear anything back. I didn't really expect to, but it was worth a shot. I did wonder where he ended up though. I haven't seen a trace of him on this forest trail since all the time we've been walking. All the time we've been walking. Are you alright? Huh? You're slowing down. Oh, sorry. I'm very tired. How long have we been walking for? I can't say for certain. I didn't check the time when we started walking. Would you like me to carry you again? No, that's okay. You really don't have to. I hope we can get there soon. It's still plenty dark out. Indeed it is. But I will not be surprised if the sun starts to rise soon. Really? I was hoping we'd be there by daybreak. Maybe we still had the car. Wait. He stopped me. Do you hear that? I did. What the? We turned behind us. There was a car slowly driving in our direction. It was still a bit away from us, but would catch up to us soon. I'm going to wave them down. Do you even know who that is? See if they can give us a ride. Sir, stay behind me. I took a step back, and I noticed Ovidius reaching into the side of his jacket. He was carrying a weapon on him. I suddenly prayed to myself he wouldn't have to use it. The car slowly rolled to a halt beside us, and the window rolled down. I felt a bit relaxed when I saw the driver behind. Please don't say Reginald. What the? Oh. What the? He was an elderly fellow with plenty of wrinkles. Oh no, cause why your eyes looking like that? You suspicious. I don't trust this old man. He looks so old, in fact, I didn't know if he could even be driving. Know if he should even be driving. On his head, he wore a mesh cap. He had a picture of a trout on it. And from the little I could see of his outfit, it looked like he was wearing some type of overalls. Even though I felt more at ease, Ovidius did not shift from his tense and serious state at all. He bowed over the side of the vehicle and talked to the driver through the window. I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but after a few moments I heard the old man laugh, and Ovidius turned to me and told me it was alright to get in the car. Now, alright now. Okay, I'm glad they are not giving me the rest of that conversation, because I'm about to be like, okay now. I don't want to hear this man talk no more. Okay, that's nice. It sounds like he was really excited to be able to talk about it. I liked hearing about the fun times he shared with his friends. Oh, he saw me in your ass. As we began pulling out of the the forest. And once we were in Greenbark, Ovidius told the man to let us off at the corner of the sidewalk. I never did learn his name, but I made sure to thank him again for the lucky break for us. But let's not push it. Come on, let's go. Ovidius. Can we get breakfast first? Mary, we need to keep going. I'm sorry. I'm really not feeling well. Are you alright? Yes. It's a lot, you know. And I think it's catching up to me. All the walking we've been doing. We really shouldn't stop moving. You're right. I understand. Come on. Huh? We'll get you something to eat. Aww. We'll just have to be quick. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Let's go. Ovidius tried to look for somewhere that may be open. The closest we could find was one of those chain diners that prides itself on pancakes and other breakfast foods. They seemed to be the only place open anyhow. Luckily, they weren't packed at all, so we were seated right away. I was happy about that. And please be quick. The girl's practically dying over here. Ovidius shrugged off his coat and tossed it into the open seat beside him before taking his seat across from me. You didn't have to do that. Rush the wait staff. It's not that dire. You're feeling unwell. I'm sure they can see that. You also shouldn't toss your coat like that. It's expensive, isn't it? They'll wrinkle easily like that. Well, if it'll wrinkle so easily, maybe it shouldn't cost so much. You think that? Yeah, I do. Why is expensive stuff the type that ruins so easily? You should get what you pay for. Wouldn't you agree with that? Yeah, I guess I would. You alright? Can I ask you about, can you tell me about fire department? Huh? Ovidius quickly scanned the dining room and everyone in it. I work for the fire department. And you're curious about that, right? Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about, the fire department? To an extent. What do you want to know? How long have you been a fireman? You know, I don't think I could say for certain. It's almost hard to remember a time where I wasn't in this line of work. Is that sad? If I had to guess, I guess I would say it's been at least around 10 years. How old are you? Really? That's a long time. Yeah, it is a long time. You know, when I think back to when I first received that text message from such a mysterious number. Of all the potential candidates it could have been, I never would have imagined it would lead to something like this happening.
Me neither, babe. Me neither. But I like this way better already than all the other endings so far. Now, the thing is, I don't know if getting the true ending in all the other routes leads to the same thing.
Are you upset? No. I mean, I'm glad it was actually an ally. After all, I mean, how could I be upset with someone who's done so much for me? Someone who's even risked their life for me and yet doesn't know me at all.
I wouldn't say I don't know you. I mean, not anymore. We message one another almost every night, didn't we? Yeah, I think it's kind of cute now. Like, I'm just like, he does kind of know you. Like, we message every night. These little conversations. I mean, not like we told each other much about ourselves, but I think it's kind of sweet if he wasn't being so anonymous about it. Because he didn't have to text us at all. Even though it might not have been much, I feel like I learned a lot about you. Besides, even if you didn't know me in return, you're always coming back to me. Or looking to me when you were in trouble. It's cute. I know that you're a bright girl even if you don't think so. And bright enough to ask for help when you need it. That is true. Very true. I will give her that. That's something that can't be said about a lot of people. Maybe if I had been more like you, I wouldn't be in this position I am now. Well, then we wouldn't be talking to each other right now. Oh, but no, don't take that the wrong way. I'm here anyways. And if I gotta be here anyways, then I'm glad it's with someone like you.
Thank you. If I may, can I ask one more thing?
Of course. The thing is, I saved every time I made one of these decisions too, but the text message thing is because I didn't know if it mattered or not. But honestly, it's just best to just start over with all these. Uncle in the fire department. Yes, go ahead.
My uncle in the fire department. You knew my uncle. You said you worked right beside him, right?
Yes, I did.
My uncle, was he a good person?
He was silent for a moment. Listen, Mary, your uncle, I owe my life to your uncle. And I'm sure many others do too. But just because I'm loyal to him doesn't mean that he was exactly a good person either. Your uncle did a lot for me and for the rest of the fire department. But there is no such thing as a good firefighter. I guess I didn't realize how that would sound out loud.
Thank you, Ovidius, for everything you've been doing for us. I don't know if Croven ever tells you, but really, thank you so much.
Of course. There's no one else I'd rather do it for. I felt much better after I was fed. Physically better, but I think the emotional toll was a bit easier to digest. Come on, let's head out. Once we get past this point, we should be in the clear. Since we no longer had our vehicle, Ovidius and I had to find a bus stop. We've had to take bus after bus until we could make a path to wherever it was we were supposed to be going. That's okay though. I was used to riding on a bus.
You look tired.
No, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you really sure?
Yes.
We'll be on this bus for a while. You can take a nap if you like.
That doesn't seem safe. What if you run into trouble?
Then I'll wake you up.
Promise? Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love him.
Promise.
Then take this. What the? I thought you might like it, but I couldn't find a good time to give it to you. But it might help you pass the time.
For me? Thank you.
Oh! I checked my messages with Robin. Still nothing. I can only hope that the reason he wasn't answering was because he was extra careful. Being extra careful, not because something else was going down. I started reading a book I was given. When I saw the title, How to Talk to Ghosts, I figured it was, well, figurative. I thought it would be some spooky... Okay, can we skip this? Oh. We got to get off the bus now. I didn't think it would be much longer. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Yeah, brought me to a white paneled house in the middle of the cutesy suburban neighborhood. In the city, much farther from Blackwood than I would have liked to think. Are we supposed to stay here forever? No, not forever. Just for a while. Until we can get things under control. Aren't you happy? Your parents are safe, then you'll get to be with them again.
I know. But I like Blackwood. And Croven.
Don't worry about Croven. Don't worry about Blackwood. Both of those. They're my job. And I've never been bad at my job before. Okay, say that and Tyler's bad in. I'm going to take care of it. I'm sure you'll be back in Blackwood before you know it. I approached the front door of the house. My parents, who had been missing for so long. They're really right behind this door? Ovidius stood back on the sidewalk. I don't know if it was because he didn't want to feel like he was pushing himself into the picture, or because he wanted to be able to leave as soon as he saw that I was safe. Everything that's happened, does it really end here? I'm assuming so. There's only one thing left to do. I lifted my hand to the door and knocked. Once, twice, 3 times. The knob slowly turned, but when it opened... Well, hello, miss. What brings you knocking on our door, Lost your way? Oh, don't be silly. You were here looking for mommy and daddy, isn't that right? Oh, they're dead. So sorry, they stepped out for a moment. But we're more than happy to babysit you until they get back. Mary. Bro, you had one job. I was grabbed by the strangers and beginning to cover my mouth with a cloth. I smelled something I couldn't quite recognize, but I already knew what was happening. Oh my gosh. You don't mind if we take her out for a little play date, right? Let her go. Yeah, I don't think so. And I wouldn't even try to reach you for that gun of yours. Unless you're in the mood for a Bloody Mary. Oh my god. Mary, listen to me. It's going to be okay. My vision was beginning to fade. I'm not going to let them hurt you. I promise you that. I'm good at what I do. I sure hope so. Bro. Huh? Where is this place? What's happening? What the? I could hear a sound. Someone's voice. Hey, hey, hey. Have you been having fun? No. I have not. No, it's more like multiple voices speaking together. I think this has been a blast. Though I don't think he would say the same. But it doesn't matter what he thinks. Well, maybe a little bit. What are they talking about? I don't understand. You're getting tired of this though, right? I guess it's over soon anyways. What do you think will happen? These voices. I can hear them pumping through my head like blood. The more they talk, the stronger it feels. I know I'm excited. It's getting painful. Although I do have to wonder, what do you think will happen to him? Will you miss him when he's gone? Hey! Who are you talking about? Please stop talking. Or will you even remember him? It feels like my head is going to explode. Will you? Does it matter? I can't take it. Please just... I guess it doesn't. None of this matters. Stop! Huh? What? Just a dream? Wait, where is this? I was kidnapped. But this place... Is this a jail cell? A real jail cell? Please don't tell me Reginald is somehow part of the parliament. And please do not tell me that. I quickly looked around the place. It seemed to have been abandoned for quite some time. But they brought me here. Ovidius. I had to get to him. I checked my pockets. Of course they took my phone. Why wouldn't they? Okay, stay calm. We can find a way out of here. Oh my gosh, man. The thing is, it's gonna let me find a way, but I'm just saving just because that makes me feel safe. Open the cell door. I tried opening the cell door. It clanged and rattled. Of course it was locked. But I at least had to try. That's everything? No, that can't be it. There has to be something else I can do. There has to. There isn't a way out. I'm trapped here. I can't do anything. I can't believe this. Crovin, Ovidius, Mom and Dad, they're all in trouble. And for what? Because of me? If they weren't trying so hard to keep me safe. That's so stupid. They're so stupid. None of this would be happening right now if they just... Suddenly, I heard a rattle against the bars. I thought I was finally done for until I looked up. What the? Oh, no, man. Reginald? Reginald was there right in front of me. But how? He was knocking against the bars and gesturing over for me to come closer. Reginald? What are you doing here? I tried to keep my voice down as best as I could. How is this possible? How did you know I was here? You're not working with these people, are you? Then I don't understand. How is it you're here right now? Bro, are you even a human being? A humanoid? Am I still dreaming? Why aren't you saying anything? Suddenly I felt a pressure against my hands. Reginald was pushing something into my hands. Keys? Wait, are these the keys to the cell? I don't understand. I mean, thank you, but where did you find these? How did you even know I was here? How did you even get in here? And why didn't you just unlock the cell yourself? It's just not making any sense. Huh? Without a word, Reginald stood up and turned around. He began walking towards the exit and waving back at me as if he was saying goodbye. I didn't understand. What was that? Wait, but these keys. I can't worry about Reginald right now. I had to get out of here while I still had the chance. I inserted the keys into the lock of the door on the other side. Come on. Yes, the cell opened. There's no time to waste. If only I knew where I was going. I didn't see Reginald after I left the cell, nor do I have any idea where he could have went. This place seems so big and empty.
but I knew that couldn't be the case. There had to be people lurking around here somewhere. I just didn't know where. I tried to listen for them just in case I needed to hide, but I couldn't hear anything. Just where is this anyways? I didn't have any time to waste on silly stuff. I had to keep moving. Either I find Ovidius my phone or a way out. As I continued to move, I began to hear something clearly. It sounded like the rattling of cage bars. Please don't tell me they caught Croven. Someone's fighting against them real hard. There's suddenly a voice. You think you gotten away with this? Wait, that's not just any voice, it's... I swear to fuck, when I get out of here, I'm taking this whole place down with all of you in it. Croven. I gotta get to him. Following the sound of his frustrated yelling and clanking of metal, I was able to find... Croven. Mary? What the shit? How'd you get here? Wait, before any of that, I think I can get you out of here. I used the keys Reginald gave me in the keyhole for Croven's cell. Could they really? Yes, it opened. Hey. Not bad. When'd you get so toolsy? But more importantly, when the fuck did you get here? You're not supposed to be anywhere near here right now. Listen, it's a lot to explain, but we need to find a way out of here. What, so soon? You need to find a way out. But I don't think I can leave just yet. What? What are you talking about? We have to leave. Listen, Mary, I know I messed up a little bit. And that fucker Ovidius did too, by letting you wind up here. But because of that, I can't just let things keep getting worse. Think of it like this, yeah. Well, you've got a wasp problem. Do you just buy a fly swatter? Or do you call an exterminator to take the whole nest out? Croven, what are you even talking about? Don't worry, Mars. I'm gonna stop the problem at the source. Croven! Croven ran out of the cell without me. I guess I'm on my own again until I can find him. Or anyone. I walked around again, completely lost. I was beginning to worry I was wasting my time going in circles, though I eventually made it somewhere. A different area? There weren't many, if any, cells here. The walls were tilted from floor to ceiling. It was strange. It felt like being in a bathroom. The longest, most maze-like bathroom in the world. I wish I knew what kind of area this even was. But more importantly, I wish I knew how to get out of it. Then I began to hear something. Talking. There's people talking somewhere. I tried to get closer, so I could at least know exactly where they were. And maybe find out what they were planning. But as I peered around the corner just to get a glance, I was met with the face of, of course, Twyla. This freaking... I hope this means Croven's finally gonna kill her. Twyla? Twyla is here? She's talking on the phone, but I can't quite make out what she's saying. She's also talking to someone in front of her, handing her things. She's clearly not in any danger. But no, I don't understand. Twyla was dedicated to catching the killer, wasn't she? She wanted our city to clean up. So why is it that... Oh, nah. Mary. She spotted me. She's looking me right in the eyes. What do I do? She already saw me, man. I don't know what to do. I can't run. She's looking straight at me. Even though Twyla clearly saw me, she did not out me to the person in front of her. Rather, she let them walk in a different direction. I was finally able to make out the last thing she said on the phone. I'll talk to you later. Twyla hung up her phone, then stood facing me. I watched her from behind a corner a few seconds longer before working up the courage to meet her in the middle. Twyla?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. You're not really involved with these people, are you? I thought you wanted to keep things clean in our city. You hated crime and that's why.
That's all very complicated. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You took my family. And Croven too.
Do you think he's innocent in all this? That he isn't trying to hurt us as well? We simply do what we need to do. As for me, I'm in all this because of my uncle.
Your uncle?
He's in charge.
Then he's just like...
But you don't have to be involved in any of this.
Twyla?
Didn't you say it yourself? I want to keep our city clean. Why don't I help you out of this?
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. You don't have to be here. I'll show you the way out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Don't you trust me? Hell no. Even if you don't. Tyler, reach your hand out to me. Do you have any other choice? Hell no, I don't trust this hoe. But she's right. I think I don't really have any other choice. Because what the heck is running? She already didn't run away the first time. I'm assuming it's not going to work if I try to run away this time. Before I can answer her. Oh! A gunshot rang out throughout the building. We both turned to face where the noise came from. Tyler ran in the direction of the noise, and I followed her. When we got to the destination without hesitation, Tyler slammed the door open, and the source of the sound stood right in front of us. Fucking piece of shit. And that was from Ma.
Oh, Croven, my baby. Oh. Croven, what are you doing?
What? What's the matter?
I felt like I could throw up. The smell of blood already beginning to permeate the room.
Come on, Mars, don't give me that look. You should be happy.
Happy? How can I be happy over something like this?
Because the fucker killed my parents, damn it. You can't take a life if you ain't prepared to lose your own. Oh. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Croven!
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. It's just so funny to me.
So funny that you thought he was still in control after all this time. And then Mary. I thought I had to lie my ass off to her all night when I saw her walking around this dump. Turns out I don't even have to wait that long. It's hysterical to me. Hysterical.
Oh my gosh, bro. That you ever thought he could pull off this shit the way I have. You think that waste of flesh could have ever had it in him to off your parents the way I did? You did it. Oh, yeah, kill this bitch right now. He was too much of a fucking pussy to even attempt it. Whoa. And you know what the best part was? It was so fucking easy. Even Mary's dumbass could have done it if she tried. I've been running this shit for years now, you idiot. But I bet you'll never be able to figure that shit out if I wasn't here yelling it at you right now. So hand over that fucking gun and wipe that stupid fucking look off your face before Mary's head becomes my new jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Croven carefully approached Twyla. I felt the knife she was holding lightly pressed against my cheek. They did a trade-off. Me for the gun. And then she held it up to both of us. No! I bet you thought you really did something, huh? You know what? Yeah. I guess you did. Too bad it doesn't really matter. Keeping her eyes on us, Twyla pulled out her phone. She typed away on it, and a few moments later, someone stepped into the room. Excuse me? Hey, Ovidius. I need you to take these guys back to their cells and make sure they don't get out again until I ask for one. I hope you're undercover right now. Don't kill them, but you're more than welcome to rough them up if they get on your nerves. Yes, ma'am. Carver and I were apprehended by the strange man. He led us out, holding our arms together tightly. He shoved us through the halls, and we caught a glance or two from more of Twyla's goons passing us by. Once we were back in the area that held all the cells, the man finally spoke to us.
Ovidius, I thought that was you. I'm so glad.
Oh shit. Hey, Ovidius. Yeah, Crawford, getting yourself into freaking trouble. Yeah, hey. What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, I don't even want to hear it right now. Right? We're getting you out of here. All of you.
Oh?
Ovidius brought Crovin and I down. Oh, so they're alive. Oh my gosh. Down a few cells further. And I could hardly believe my eyes when I saw.
Oh, Mom and Dad. Are they?
They're alive. Merely unconscious. We're getting them out of here. And we're all leaving now. Ovidius handed us our phones back. I had a feeling you'd like to see those again also. Whoa, hold on. We're just supposed to fucking leave? That isn't gonna help shit. Crovin, you know what happens if we leave? They just fucking take us prisoner all over again. We are outnumbered here, Crovin. Shut up. Stop calling me Crovin. Ain't it supposed to be boss to you? What are you trying to do? Put everyone in danger? Right? You told me my job was to protect them, right? Then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Good. Then do it. Protect them for the moment. But I'm gonna ensure they won't need protection anymore. Crovin. Bro, you're literally the head of this gang. Why is he out here just doing whatever? Unlooked after, unprotected? Fucking damn it. Mary, are you okay?
I had never seen Crovin so fired up before. Even when he was angry or frustrated. It wasn't like this. Never like this.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Leave? Oh, Crovin's still in here?
If he wants to get himself killed, then I can't stop him. Damn. It's like he said. He's my boss. My orders to protect you, first and foremost.
We can't leave. We have to go after him. If we leave, then what's going to happen to him?
Mary, we're getting you out of here.
Ovidius? Can I just... It may be a lot, but... Can I ask one last favor?
What?
Bring my mom and dad somewhere safe. What the heck are you gonna do, Mary? Because I'm not gonna lose any more of my family.
Mary, oh Lord. I heard Ovidius call out after me, but I couldn't leave like this. I couldn't. I tried to follow where I thought Crovin might be headed. Oh! Though I may have already begun to regret my decision. I heard gunshots once more. Several gunshots. Can otherworldly communication somehow get me out of this one? I doubt it. I tried to keep myself as hidden and discreet as possible as I moved through the halls. If I ran into someone, oh God, I didn't want to think about that. I didn't want to think about what might happen, what might be happening to Crovin right now either. No, it's okay. He's okay. Right now, to my knowledge, Crovin is alive, and I'll make sure it stays that way. My goal did not change from when I initially escaped.
I was still going to find a way out. Only this time I'll make sure Croven made it out with me. I was lucky to not run into anyone as I made my way around. I suppose Croven was leaving them preoccupied. Since my goal is to get him out of here, I don't exactly know if that's the best thing for me right now. Suddenly I felt a breeze. The cold chill of the outside breezing through the halls. Is there really an exit nearby? Turning down a few more corners, I spotted it. The door just so slightly ajar, leading outside. Is it a trap? No, it shouldn't be. The only note that Croven escaped again, and his goal definitely wasn't to leave. I carefully approached the door and stepped outside. There was no one waiting to trap me, but there was a parking lot. This was the way out. There's a few cars here. Not to make any assumptions, but Croven might know how to hotwire one of these, right? I walked over to one of the cars, wondering how we might be able to get inside. Would they even notice one is missing until it's too late? I placed my hand on the handle of the car and pulled. It was mostly just because of instinct, but the car door opened anyways? That's strange. Despite how odd I found it, I climbed into the front seat of the car. I'm really sitting in this car right now? The keys are still in the ignition too. That's really strange. Or, well, maybe not. I guess if you trusted everybody here or needed to be able to make a quick getaway just in case, then you wouldn't really feel the need to lock your car doors. Suddenly I heard a noise, and not so far off distance. It was a door. The one I exited out of. Someone was coming to look for their car. I froze in place. Please don't be this car. Please don't notice me. Please just drive away. But despite my prayers, it seemed it was my fault for choosing the wrong car. I heard the door of the car click open. Oh, this is Twyla's car. Oh my gosh. And was met with the shocked expression of Twyla. Man, oh my gosh, bro. You should have ran her over. I mean, I guess she wouldn't do that, but jeez. I think both of us were too surprised at the sight of each other to say anything. After what felt like forever and only a few seconds, at the same time, I saw Twyla look back towards the door and then back at me. Fuck it. Twyla began to climb over me into the passenger seat of the car. Then, oh no. Shut that door and get driving. This is so idiotic, bro. Before I decide you weren't more sparing. Not wanting to be shy, I did as instructed. Jeez. And we drove off. She told me where to drive and I followed her instruction best I could. Not back talking. Not saying anything. God forbid she decided I'm not worth sparing. We barely got onto the empty road when I heard the screech of tires behind us and more gunshots followed suit. I'm so glad. I almost swerved, but Twilight yelled at me to just drive faster. Fucking bullshit. Then suddenly my phone went off. Of all times, why now? As soon as it did, Twilight once again yelled at me to keep driving. She buried her hands into my pocket and pulled out my phone. She declined whoever it was that was calling and instead made her own phone call. Hey, asshole. Mary's the one driving the fucking car. So unless you want her brains to wind up on the inside of the windshield, I'll stop fucking chasing us. Oh my gosh, Croven's probably like, bro, what the hell? Then she threw my phone out the window. I looked into the rearview mirror. The car that was following us began to slow and then completely stopped. Oh, even though it was far, I could have sworn I saw that it was Croven who got that car. As I drove off, how I wished I could have been in that car instead of the one I was trapped in right now. Bro, you should just crash the car. I'm sorry, like, I know that's risking death, but I mean, like, either way, death is being risked. I just would crash the car, bro. We drove in quiet. Or at least I did. She just sat beside me, pointing that gun in my direction the entire time, barking out a direction or lane change or a turn I would have to make every now and again. The drive was incredibly dark, and if it weren't for the vibrant street lights that
dotted the road every now and again. I might not have been able to see anything. I drove as safely as I could, with all the little light I had, and with the ever-present threat of Twyla's gun. She wouldn't really shoot me, right? Crash the car and see. She couldn't. She was driving. I was driving. If she shot me, then she'd be risking her own life too. So crash the car. So, you want to talk to her? So maybe it's okay to talk to her. Even if this Twyla is entirely different from the person I thought she was. Twyla? What? She didn't sound happy or patient. I don't know, man. I really don't care who. I don't understand. What don't you understand? Use your words. You were lying to me this whole time. Yes, I was. Now that's established, do you have any other stupid questions? I can't even fathom. Why would you want to do something like this? Like what? Like kidnapping my family? Oh, don't take it so personally. It doesn't matter if it was you or him or anyone else. We're all just sticks in the same campfire. It was merely a means to get ahead. The opportunity was available to me, and I took it. It was never about you. Twyla, were you gonna go crawling? Turn to this right. I followed suit. The traffic light was green, so I just sped through before it could change again. I haven't seen a single other car on these roads. To answer your question, it was the plan. Wipe him out and then be done with this already. He's been causing so much trouble after all. Wouldn't it be easiest to just have him out the way? But then I realized if I could control him, it would be much more worthwhile than killing him. So I've kept him alive. Is that why you kidnapped him? No. That's why I've kidnapped you. We continued to drive for a long, long time. Why does she continue to get kidnapped? As we did, I noticed the surroundings started to become more familiar. And before too much longer, I realized we were entering Blackwood once again. Keep driving until I tell you to stop. I did as she instructed. I drove slower, following her increasingly confusing instructions. Turn right, then left, then straight, then left again, until she had me park the car on an unfamiliar street. Then she got out of the car, pointing her gun at me the entire time. I guess it was in case I tried to escape. She opened my door and grabbed me by the wrist. Get up. As soon as I exited the vehicle, Twyla began running with me in tow. I felt myself tripping over my own 2 feet as I struggled to keep up with her speed. I thought about yelling, but the threat of her violence prevented me from doing any of the things I would have liked to do. I couldn't exactly see where we were running to so quickly in the dark. Until we approached the gates. We're at the cemetery. I didn't say anything as Twyla dragged me inside and ran through. She moved with purpose. She had a specific location in mind, but she couldn't possibly be running towards. What? The mausoleum? The one place in the cemetery I never had access to? But she does? I heard an unlocking sound. Come on. She grabbed me once again and began pushing me through the double doors. Even though inside was an immediate staircase down, I heard her lock the door behind us. Oh my gosh, and hurry me down the stairs. When we got to the bottom. What is all this? Yeah, she thinks she's Batman for real. She does think she's Batman. I think the mausoleum was a strange bunker. For how long? Was it always like this? What was anyone ever kept here at all? Twyla ran straight for the computers in the back and I followed her. She typed rapidly and I couldn't quite understand what she was doing, but she also left her gun on the chair.
She just left it. Did she realize? Yeah, take that gun. Shoot her ass. Shoot her. Before she could realize what she did, I picked the gun up from the chair. She turned to face me as I pointed at her. Yeah. Oh. What do we have here? Shoot her kneecaps. And leave her down here to die. Twyla. And take her phone. Shoot her hands. Knock her out. Pistol whip her. Twyla, I can't let you do this. What's that? You can't let me do this. What are you going to do? Are you going to shoot me? If what? Come on, Mary. We both know you'd never forgive yourself if you did. But if you insist, then I'll give you an open shot. Yeah, take that shot. You miss every shot you don't take. Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot her! Go on then. Try it. Yeah, shoot her. Well, I'm assuming Mary won't be able to shoot her, but I'm gonna pick that option. She may not kill her, but I'm gonna shoot her. I will. Shoot her. I want to start by saying I didn't aim at anything vital. I would never ever do that. Yeah, I figured. Shoot her kneecaps so she can't walk. Actually, shoot her in the ankles. That's what she get. Make it to where she can't walk. Whatever you do, make it to where she can't walk. I aimed at her legs, and I attempted to pull the trigger. Oh my gosh, what? That's crazy. You didn't even have to listen to her the whole time you were driving. Well, Twyla, I hope you understand that you deserve this. I tried again. Oh, you tried again? Still nothing. I don't understand. Yeah, the dish is empty. Here, let me show you something. What the? Oh no, please don't shoot me, Twyla. Please. No. Went and pointed at her head. Click. Click. Empty. What? Did you really think I'd run away from a fight if I wasn't out of ammo? Thanks for being in that car, though. It saved me a few extra steps in my new plan. You're leaving me down here? Oh, don't worry, I'll be back for you soon. I just got some stuff to take care of first. So, just be a little patient. And take the time to say goodbye to the cemetery you love so much. Huh? She walked up the stairs, and as soon as I heard the door unlock and lock again. And soon I heard the door unlock and lock again. Should I have gone after her? Would it have changed anything if I did? I tried to get out. What the heck is going on, bro? I defied anything that could help me, but it wasn't any use. The cork board didn't have anything on it. I understood the computers were password protected, and those doors up there wouldn't budge even if I ran myself into them. Everything that happened just ended up with me being trapped again. It didn't help anything in the end. I'm right back to where I was. Is this a sign? Should I just stop trying to do anything? Am I just only going to make it worse? I guess it's not so different from how it usually is, huh? Oh, you poor little thing. You don't belong here. What the? Why are you here again? It's because of that silly little book, right? The stranger kept talking, and as he approached me, it was as if the world around the two of us began to distort, and all I could comprehend was him and me. That silly little book, and those two. Isn't that right? What are you talking about? Who are you? Though I guess I'm involved in it now too. So I guess that means this is partially my fault too, isn't it? I'm sorry about that. Please slow down. I'm having trouble understanding.
Oh, that's right. I'm going off on a tangent. Forgive me, I often forget what it's like to talk to people. I just want to offer you some help. Get you out of this little predicament you're in.
Help? You can help me? But how? This is just a dream. Nothing here can change what's happening out there.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Don't you believe that anything is possible? By now, you've surely seen it for yourself.
Then, how do you plan to help me?
That's a secret. But I can promise you I can make it happen. It just needs a bit of a push, that's all.
A push?
I just need a little bit more power to be able to make it happen. And this power you have, I think it should do just fine.
Huh? What do you mean?
Your ability to travel to this world, or see glimpses of it from the outside. If you give it to me, I can help you in exchange.
I can just give it to you?
Precisely.
Then if I do that, I won't see any more of those signs, right?
No, you won't. But you want to save your family, right?
Yes, of course I do.
Then do we have a deal?
If you really can fix it all. Yes, of course we do.
Wonderful. I'll see you later, dear. I woke up to the sound of something incredibly loud. The echoes of the bunker not helping in its volume. It happened again. At first I thought there was some sort of earthquake happening, before I realized that it was actually coming from above ground. Someone was trying to get in. But who? Police? More gang members? Did Twilight lock herself out by mistake? I heard the door open. Heavy footsteps made their way down the stairs, and the person who came down was, please let it be Croven, or Ovidius, either one is fine. Oh, Ovidius! Yay! Oh, so cute! Ah, I love him.
I'm so glad it's you.
Hey, kid. I'm glad you're alright. How did he track us down?
I'm so happy you're here. How did you even get here?
What do you mean?
How did you even know where to find me?
Because you texted it to me, remember?
What?
Texted? But my phone is...
Oh, wait. It's still too early to celebrate. Twyla, she might come back at any minute.
I know, that's why we're getting you out of here.
What's the good in that?
Huh?
I've been thinking about the things Croven's been saying. Isn't he kind of right? Let's say you get me out of here. Then what happens? Are they gonna kidnap me again? And what'll happen to Croven?
Mary, this isn't for you.
How isn't it? I was always involved even when I didn't know it. How am I ever supposed to feel safe? Or feel as though anyone I like is safe? Croven and Twyla, neither of them would be in this position they're currently in if they weren't both adamant people. So how can we ever expect to feel safe until one side gives out? Ovidius, do you think we have to kill Twyla?
It'd probably be the easiest way. But even with that option, I don't think Croven would ever be satisfied unless he was able to do it himself.
But then what are we supposed to do? Twyla would never let herself stay somewhere where she isn't armed or guarded. And if the Parliament threatens to attack her family, then Croven won't want to attack anyways, right? What do we do?
You know, I think I may have a plan. Oh?
Really?
It might work. I need to make a call right now, though, if we even have a chance of pulling off.
What is it?
Just this once. You can worry about it. Oh. What is this now? I thought I locked the door when I left.
Have you been playing stupid with me this entire time? Or do you just know the cemetery even better than I thought you did? Really? You're trying to threaten me with that again? What's the point of that? I already know the gun's empty. Oh, yeah. So you managed to find some bullets for it, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came back with this. No, you don't want to do anything reckless, right? Because, well, let's face it, Mary. We both know I've got much better aim than you. And when it comes down to chance, do you really fancy your odds? I don't know if she likes hers. But I sure like mine. Oh my gosh. There goes my baby. There goes my destiny that's in front of me. There goes my baby. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Crowman and I cornered Twyla. We stood in a straight line with Twyla in the middle. Yeah. Well played. I admit, I've got no idea how you managed to pull this off. Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot me then. What? Wait, no. Really, Croven? Isn't this what you've been waiting for? Are you really that much of a coward? After all this time and all this chase, you're just not gonna do anything? I thought you wanted to kill me. Go on then. Shoot. Fine. It's not worth it, Croven. Oh, please, don't shoot her, please, no. Don't give her what she wants. It isn't worth it, Croven. Is killing her really the right way to go about this? You don't have to kill her. You gotta just incapacitate her. Make her miserable for the rest of her life. Please, I don't want to see you as a murderer. Despite all that's happened, I know that the Croven I know isn't a bad person. So please don't shoot her. If you're not gonna shoot me, then what am I even holding back for? I could just shoot you both right now with no consequences in, right? Because Mary won't shoot me, but I'll shoot you in your kneecaps. And if you won't either, then what am I worried for? Can you ever keep your fucking mouth shut? You're so fucking annoying. Oh man, I hope he shoots her, to be honest. You don't have to be her. You hate her, don't you? So don't turn into her. Don't do something she would do. Are you really listening to her right now? Because if that's the case, then I'm really not concerned at all. What's to stop me from taking you both out? Just like with dear old mom and dad. They were easy, you know. Like throwing a rock at a bird's nest. One clear shot, and then they were gone. So tell me, what kind of bird do you think Mary is? Will it bleed when it hits? Will she take the whole nest down with her? And will she let out this... Croven shot the gun. Amen. Amen. Can we hand clap? Please. A round of applause. Twyla. Oh, damn. No. What the heck? She ducked. I hate her, bro. What? This girl's a monster. She ducked out the way. So there was nothing standing. I saw white. But I didn't feel any pain. I didn't feel anything. Because I didn't get shot. No! No! My baby girl. Oh god. Ovidius. Twyla ran off out of the cemetery. Oh my gosh, bro.
Mary, you should have shot her in the kneecaps while you were sitting there trying to get Croven not to shoot her. And then, why were y'all lined up like that? Like, why were y'all... I just... What was the game plan? Why were you lined up in a line instead of a triangle? She ran out of the cemetery, and Croven followed her. I began to hear distant shots of their guns as they ran off. But I was more concerned with... No. No.
Ovidius. I thought you were gonna grab her.
It wasn't a good time. I couldn't. When I saw Crowen's face, I knew he...
Where's your phone? I'll call an ambulance.
No. No. You can't. You can't do that. It'll just make everything harder.
Then what am I supposed to do? You're breathing all heavy and you're bleeding and...
You don't have to do anything.
No, I have to do something. Why did you do that?
I told you. My job was to protect you. I couldn't let you down.
No, it was stupid. That shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have risked your life over someone like me. I'm nothing.
Mary. Shut up.
Huh?
Sorry. But I need you to not talk like that. Acting as if there's something you need to do. And that you'd be worthless otherwise. Do you really believe that? That I'd fight so hard to protect someone I thought was worthless? Croven too. And all your family. This all happened because they thought you were someone worth protecting.
Ovidius. Thank you so much. I could never...
There's nothing you've got to do. I did my job. And that's good enough for me.
Ovidius. Thank you so much.
I hugged him as gently as I was able to.
I hope you know.
I felt his arms wrap around me in return. He gave me a pat on the back. I told you. I'm good at what I do. I don't know how long I stayed there. I just knew I didn't want to let him go. All this time he had wanted to help me. And the place it got him. No, I couldn't think of it that way. That's not what he wanted for me. And I won't disrespect his memory. The sun began to rise, and with it, something else returned. Croven, oh my gosh. I heard his limping footsteps down the sidewalk. A stump, then a scrape, then a stump, then a scrape. The closer he got, the more I could hear the raggedness in his breathing. And as I picked my head up, I noticed the blood that stained him.
Croven.
What happened?
Please say something.
You said you didn't want to see me as a murderer, right? Oh. It's officially autumn now. It felt like it would never come, but time always marches forward and the seasons do change eventually. Everything changes eventually.
And a lot has changed from what things were like before. Mom and Dad were found safe and unharmed. And we were able to live in Blackwood again. We even opened up the diner again. Oh. And in almost no time at all, people began to come back to eat with us. And in that sense, it was almost as if nothing had changed at all. The more things change, the more they stay the same, as they say. Some people would start small talk and say they missed us and wonder where we went. Of course, we didn't say anything, other than we were just on a little vacation, that's all. But one thing about the restaurant that's different is that Croven is living with us now. Oh, I know he wouldn't do it unless he felt it was safe to do so. So if that's the case, I'm glad things are safe. Plus, I think he'd get too lonely living in that little safe house cabin all by himself. Sometimes I think he gets a little annoyed by us. Like when Mom tells him not to eat from the cookie basket, or when Dad reminds him to dress warmly in cold weather. But I think he appreciates this too. He's definitely doing a lot better now, at least. He also promised that he'd be honest with me should something like this ever happen again. Speaking of things like this, there was never anything on the news or any police reports or of things that happened that night. Sometimes I wonder if Twyla was right when she told me that the police here have been covering things up, or if the Congress got anything to do with it. Speaking of that night, rumors of a murderer gradually faded until they completely disappeared. Just like I haven't seen or heard from Reginald ever since that night. Whenever I text or call him, I never get any response. And when I visit places like the library or cemetery, he's never there. He's just gone. That is so weird. I don't get that. I still don't know why he was there or what happened to him since. But I miss him. He was my friend. I hope whenever he's gone, I hope wherever he's gone, that he's doing okay. Croven never actually told me about what happened with Twyla. But a mysterious small headstone with her initials appeared in the cemetery. There was never a service for it. It was just there one day. Sometimes I wonder if it's really her. Sometimes I wonder if I should leave flowers for her. Sometimes I wonder if she would even want me to. There's someone I do want to leave flowers for eventually. Oh, baby girl. Never had a service or a headstone. I'm not even sure where they brought his body after the whole thing. But I hope it's someplace nice. But I've been speaking with Croven and he said we can hold a service for him soon. I could plan it. Even if it's late, it's better than never. And even if his body isn't here, maybe his spirit will be. I've been reading that book he gave me about how to talk to ghosts. Even though it might seem silly, it gives me hope. Ovidius. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk to him again. And I'll thank him even more for all he's done for me. I like that. And I think he would too. My phone's going off again? Oh right, my phone. Can you believe that? Missed all the chaos. We were even able to get my phone back? That's crazy. And I think Croven was the one who went and found it after Twyla had thrown it out the window. It got a bit crack in it now. Other than that, it still works. And I'll keep using it until it stops working. And even then, I'll keep it someplace safe. Because it's what was able to connect. Oh, Ovidius and I. But I should probably check that message, huh? I figured it was just my mom messaging me, telling me to come inside for dinner, or that I should hurry home because it was getting cold out. Oh gosh, what is it? But the number that texted me. No, this doesn't make any sense. This is Ovidius' old number. But Ovidius is. What? Open the message. Hello again, Mary. True ending. That was what? Ending complete? What the? Huh? What's up with that text message? Okay. Well, I was gonna put it up my Crowing Good ending because that's the ending I want, and I might stop after this because that was long. I think possibly the true endings is probably just gonna be the same for the rest of them. It's just maybe be slightly different because I'm be honest, maybe I want to see Twyla's good ending just so she can freaking die. I don't know. I hope she dies in her good ending. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do Twyla's good ending, and then Croven's will be last because the best. We're saving the best for last. So anyway, I hope this video was fun for you. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise. Whatever it was for you, I hope it was positive. And I'll see you next video. Bye.